Well, welcome back, everyone. Joined now by Royal Brantley, the director of Midsummer Night's Dream, down in the canyon. How are you doing this morning?
I'm well. Thank you very much for having me here today.
Of course, we're glad to have you on. So tell us a little bit about this. We've talked about it some, here on News Channel 10. Of course, we love to talk about Texas when it's going, but this year, during the month of July, Tuesday nights are going to be a little special and a little different. Can you tell us about what's going on there?
They're going to be very special. We're doing Shakespeare in the Canyon. This is part of the vision of Stephen Crandall, who's the artistic director of Texas. He asked me if I would come and direct A Midsummer Night's Dream, which, again, Tuesday nights only in July. And I said yes. And it's been a wonderful experience. What's going on here is the same cast that does Texas. They turn around as soon as Texas opened and started rehearsing with me for A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Oh, wow.
So during the day, they rehearse for Midsummer. They go back out and perform Texas.
Wow.
And then in July, Tuesday nights, they'll do Midsummer. They'll do Texas the rest of the week, and they'll do another Midsummer. So it's close to what we call rep in the theater tradition, but not exactly. So, but this is the first time that a Shakespearean production has been supported by the board of Texas, fully produced, fully staged, choreography, music, singing, and of course some wonderful, wonderful acting. So it's a great challenge for the company. They're doing 2 shows. I'm just doing 1 show, which is Midsummer. But what a talented company this is to work with.
Yeah, I mean, pulling double duty like that, is a big ask for sure, but like I said, I'm sure they're handling it. I'm sure they're really excited about it. And what's just like from your perspective, where you said you kind of came out of retirement for this, and now you get to be the director for the first Shakespearean production down in the canyon. What is that like from your perspective?
Well, I'm enjoying it a great deal. Theater was my career. I taught at WT for a long time and directed there. So I had not directed for 3 years. So this is really heaven, stepping in and working with this particular company. That's how dedicated they are, and I got to tell you, that's how talented they are. I've been to see Texas, and it's one of the best years of Texas that you could ask for, and that same talent is doing Midsummer. I would say this is a very professional attitude as far as their focus, how much time and effort they have given me and the production. So it's very rewarding is I guess the answer to your question. Yeah.
I have to know, for those who don't know, give us a little bit, what is Midsummer Night's Dream about? And what do you think about Paladura Canyon as the backdrop, and then you have Shakespeare? I think that is very, very cool. I mean, what people probably all over our nation that hear about this are going to be like, what? Yeah. What does this mean?
Well, A Midsummer Night's Dream is Shakespeare's most produced comedy. Because it always works. It's so accessible. You know, it's about how love makes us foolish. How when we're in love, in this case by magic, we become irrational, we become ridiculous, and it's so funny. So it's a comedy about love. It's about young lovers who are trying to get together. They escape to the woods, but then here's this spirit world of hobgoblins and sprites and fairies, and these magic spells are cast, and the love just becomes ridiculous, right? So it's a great deal of fun. And then there's a subplot of a group of local amateur actors who are putting on a tragedy, and they want to perform for the local duke. So they're trying to do a tragedy. Of course, they don't know what they're doing, so it really comes across as a farce. So the last act of the play is them performing the tragedy of Pyramus and Thisbe, but of course it's just hysterical as they attempt to act this tragedy. So it's about love. It's about comedy. And when you go deeper into the play, it is about life and death. And Shakespeare, being the master writer that he was, he found a way to weave that even into this comedy. These moments of really reflecting, am I living a dream? Or am I here, alive, and really living and loving all of this? So what a great playwright. We have cut this play down so that even with intermission, we're looking at 2 hours. It's going to move quickly. It's going to include Shakespeare's music, and we're using a lot of dance. Alexa Talecki has done a wonderful job of choreographing the songs that are within this play that Shakespeare wrote. So we've added even a little extra choreography to supplement the play, and again, to exercise the talents of this amazing Texas company. So it's a wonderful time. It is built and designed for family. So just go to the TexasShow.com website, and you'll find information about Shakespeare tickets, Shakespeare in the Canyon, and specifically A Midsummer Night's Dream.
This is big.
Yes,
I
sounds
love
like a great
that.
time.
I love it that there's something so different. I think that people are ready for that. I think that this has come at a great time where people, we know how much they love Texas and we love Texas, but to have something just a little bit different, I think we're so lucky to have that. And for you to come on board, I mean, Royal, you have to know. I mean, that's a big thing. I'm sure people were like, oh, how wonderful to have Royal Brantley. That's so neat. Anything in the future, like anything you think you'll...
No, when you're retired, you just go one gig at a time, right?
I understand. I understand. Well, cool. I'm so glad that you came.
Thank you.
Come
Thank you,
back, and I
Alan.
hope to
Thank
see
you.
you do more. And good morning to Shakespeare in the Canyon, because, like you said, so many talented players there.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sheldon, we got to check it out.
Yes, definitely got to check it out for sure.
Yeah.
Gonna